Good evening, this is Michael Lorshire, and tonight I'm going to discuss the unit circle and some little tricks in order to fill it out that I've noticed that relate between the different coordinates and the different quadrants. First of all, if we start off in quadrant 1, we can see that 1 over 2 and rad 3 over 2 at 60 degrees is the same in numbers for the coordinates as over here in quadrant 2 with the x being negative, but it's negative 1 over 2 and rad 3 over 2. So we can go straight across, and then that works also with the down here with rad 2 over 2 and rad 2 over 2 with the x being negative, but in quadrant 1 they're both positive. And then also over here we can see negative 3 over 2, rad 3 over 2 and 1 over 2, and then straight across is rad 3 over 2 and 1 over 2. Now in addition, we go to the radians, and sometimes it's hard to figure out or remember if we're memorizing, but we have 2 pi over 3, in which the numerator is 1 digit less than the denominator. If we come straight down, we have 4 pi over 3, and so the digit is 1 higher than the numerator. So that can be kind of useful information to remember, is like, okay, which one is which. So up in the second quadrant, 2 pi over 3, we have 3 pi over 4 and 5 pi over 6. Now what's interesting with the radians too is if we come down to the fourth quadrant, and then sometimes this can get kind of tricky to try to remember, is like, okay, what is the radians down here? And so if we look here, we got 5 pi over 3, for example. If we go straight across from it, following this line up to here where it's 2 pi over 3, 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5 pi over 3. Same thing up here with 3 pi over 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. And we have 7 pi over 4. And then we have 5 pi over 6. 5 plus 6 is 11. And we have 11 pi over 6. These are little tricks and tips to help me get through the unit circle. And I found them very useful over the semester in pre-calculus.